Yes, people, welcome back to another video. It's the Sheffield United preview. But first, do us a favour, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. We are on the way to 100k. We've passed 85k. We're in the final 15. So, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We know there's loads of you out there who haven't done that. So do us a favour, mate. We're trying to get that 100k plaque and hopefully we can get there soon. Right, Sheffield United. First thing, when you get to this point in the video, leave a comment below your initial thoughts on Sheffield United, because I think we should be really confident going into this game. I've had a look at their results against the top 6 sides. Seem to be getting beat pretty much by, well, everyone. And I think this isn't me being overly confident, or it's not being disrespectful to Sheffield United, but I think these are the kind of games that you think that City would be picking up all 3 points at home as well. Just adds to that. We won the previous game this season. We won that 2-1. Rodri scored kind of like a worldie in that game, to be fair. Haaland missed a pen. But the interesting one was Jack Grealish in that game, because he whipped a ball into the back post. And he did so by cutting down to the byline and knocking a ball in. And that's something that we don't really see too much of Jack Grealish. Usually he cuts inside onto his right foot. But it was good to see him get to the byline and hit it over the top on his left. Headed then for Haaland at the back post. That's something that I want to see more of Jack Grealish, like in that side, on that side of the pitch. But it's something that I think, and we know his tactics of stays, cut in. I mean, stuff like that. Sometimes you do see Bernardo Silva giving him a little bit of an overlap, and he kind of does that for him. But I think, so I'd back Jack to go down to that byline and cross balls in. But as we know, Erling Haaland isn't available today. Other players that aren't available for this game, unfortunately, John Stones got injured against Everton. Not really sure on the time frame on that, but it's not as serious as they thought, but it still doesn't look good. So John Stones is definitely out for this game. Erling Haaland, Jeremy Doku and Kevin De Bruyne are all unavailable and will not feature. There's a little rumour going around on Twitter that Erling Haaland could be featuring training-wise next week. So hopefully a quick turnaround on Erling Haaland. Jeremy Doku still unsure about, and Kevin De Bruyne, I never expected him to play anyway. I thought we'd be taking our time with Kev. I said Huddersfield. Huddersfield is where I'd be like, look, not too much pressure there. You go for that game and try and get some minutes there. Not sure how much he'll play for that, but Huddersfield would be my that's where my sights would be set for Kevin De Bruyne to get some game time. Unfortunately, not tomorrow. Sheffield, like I said before, aren't doing great. They just lost against Luton. They're not doing the best in the sense of the term. They're playing against the top 6 sides. I know we only beat them 2-1 last time away from home, but I mean, look at some of the results. I know it was early. I think it was about October or something, but Newcastle beat them 8-0. I think Arsenal beat them 5-0. And then the last result, as I say, Luton beat them 3-2 away from home. So I'm confident, as all City fans should be. We want to win this league, and we have the potential now. The fact that Arsenal drop points is major. The fact that we can, if we beat Sheffield, if we win our game in hand, wherever that turns out to be. Do you know what I mean? We win that game in hand, then Sheffield will be level on points with Arsenal. Given how bad we've played, we've got 2 wins in like 6 games. We had that four draws in there. So honestly, the fact that we're still up there and we win our game in hand, 2 points off Liverpool, same games amount I played as well, I think it's major, man. We've been handed a lifeline in this title race. It's almost like nobody wants it. So honestly, we need to be taking all these games serious, and you can't be complacent. You can't be complacent, and that's something that is something to talk about there, because if you look at the Everton game, the first half, I actually thought we did play all right. I thought we was playing all right. We just lacked something. It just seemed to be, we need to go up a gear. And that's what we did in that second half. That second half performance from City was next level. That was a next level 45 minutes, that. If we can play like that for the remainder of the season, I think we walk away with this league. Especially with everyone dropping points left, right and centre. I genuinely think that we'll clear it. We'll clear it if we play like that second half consistently throughout the next say 2 months even. I think we can open up a little bit of a gap. But genuinely, that second half performance against Everton was really good, and that's why going into a predicted 11 right now, I'm going to stick with that similar team. My only change, really, just going through it, I'd have Edison in net, I'd have Kyle Walker right back, which is standard nowadays. I do want to one day see the all 4 centre-backs, but now that John Stones is injured, that puts that in the bin again. So we've got to shelve that idea until everyone's fit. So Kyle Walker right back, I'd go with Ruben Diaz instead of John Stones, Akanji next to him, and Ake left back. Ake does offer you a little more solidity defensively. Moving into midfield, I'd have Rodri as standard, and then Nunes was kind of dropping deep a little bit, but the way the guy drives the ball, man, pushes forward next level. I'd definitely have Nunes in there. Phil Foden ran that midfield with Bernardo on the right-hand side, and then Jack Grealish on the left-hand side. I'd be doing that again. Then up top, Julian Alvarez. Alvarez still has this issue for me about ghosting a little bit. I know he drops deep in that little bit of false 9 mode, but I'm just hoping it gets better. And he's our only real option up top right now. So I'll be playing Phil Foden standard because of the way that he played against Everton, and Alvarez up top. And I think that team there, we should be definitely confident with that. And there's a little bit of consistency back, a little bit of consistency in there. So happy for it. And I'm really confident that team can win. Score prediction-wise, I'd be looking at something like, I'm going to say 4-0. I'm genuinely like so I don't know, you know what I mean? I'm so gassed. I feel like City are back. I'm back from Zante. I'm back in the UK, back ready to do streams and that. So, yeah, 4-0, mate. 4-0 is what we're going to see tomorrow. 3 p.m. kickoff, 4-0. And a clean sheet. Something that we can't buy right now is clean sheets. So, tomorrow is when it comes, mate. That's when it starts, mate. The clean sheet run. Edison, mate. This is your running. This is your running for the Golden Glove. No more goals conceded. But yeah, no, seriously, I do think a clean sheet will come at some point, and I think tomorrow could be a good time for that. Now, watch long tomorrow, 3 p.m. is the kickoff time. We'll start at 2 p.m. There might be a giant hench human being with me. If you know what that means, then you know who that is. But yeah, do check that out. Make sure you subscribe, the notification bell turned on so you know that every time that we go live. A big up to everyone. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. We'll see you tomorrow with some more content, and we'll see you in a bit.